Morning everybody, it's Donal here from the Breeding Breeders EIP team, and I'm outside Fota Wildlife Park today, and it's another very important milestone for this year's Headstarting Curlew. Today we're going to be fitting them with their colour rings and leg rings and a leg flag for identifying them. So if you can see here in front of me, we have the green flag with the white letters, and we have the orange leg ring colouring. So that's our own specific scheme, unique to Headstarting Curlew in Ireland, and they're going to be wearing the Irish colours going forward. So if you do see any of these over the winter time, please get in touch with us. So look, this is the next important milestone before we take the Curlew back from Fota out to their release sites around the country. So follow me and I'll introduce you to our bird ringers and into some of the processes and ins and outs of bird ringing.
Hi everyone, my name is Sean. I'm an ecologist with the National Parks and Wildlife Service. So today I'm here at Fota Wildlife Park, and with colleagues and collaborators we have been ringing some of the head-started curlew chicks. So these are the curlew chicks that were taken as eggs from the wild. They've been reared in captivity here, and now they're of an age where they're suitable to put some what we call rings on. So these are firstly metal rings. They're metal rings with unique codes on them. So we use special pliers to safely attach these rings. It's a licensed method and a licensed procedure. So we're all licensed to do this today. And we really want to minimize the amount of times that we handle the birds. And if we do so, we do it very safely, very carefully. For example, the pliers that are used to close the rings on, they can't close over the bird's leg, so you can't damage the leg. So it's very safe. We minimize the time and the handling time for the birds, get them processed and back into their rearing pen, so they're back to feeding and scooting around. And that metal ring has a unique individual number to identify that bird. So if that bird is, for example, caught by another bird ringer, for example, safely somewhere else, or if the bird happens to be found dead somewhere, that ring will be reported back and we'll get the specific information on the individual. So it helps us learn about the life history, movements, longevity and survival of these birds. For example, where do they go after they're released? Do they move to a new site? Do they then eventually breed somewhere else? So it's very valuable information. We also put what we call colour rings on them. So they're what they sound like, colour rings. And again, we can use combinations of colours and codes on these rings, and these are typically much easier to read in the field. So for people with telescopes or binoculars, they can see these birds in the field, use that, and they'll be able to record the colour combination and the codes on the birds. So today we fitted a metal ring on each bird. We fitted 2 orange colour rings, and then when the birds are old enough, a little older, we'll put a green flag with white writing. So we have green, white and orange on there for our Irish breeding curlew, and when they're released and hopefully surviving and going well, we'll be able to identify the individuals, learn where they've come from, where they're going and how they're doing. So it's a very simple but very effective tool.